The selling factor was kind of twofold for us. So one was the southern facing light. As a blogger and a photographer, interior designer, I totally fell in love with the light. It's just beautiful. The view is really nice too. I mean, we have lakefront views and it's just a great spot to be. Being a rental apartment, there were definitely some restrictions. Ideally, I would have ripped up the parquet flooring. That wasn't in the cards. Same thing with the layout. There's columns. There's all these things that proved a little bit challenging. We originally wanted to wallpaper the bump out in the office, but not only was it not very cost effective, but we didn't really want to broach that topic with our landlord, who has been really wonderful, so we decided to paint instead. It was a matter of merging my boyfriend's style with my own. So I am very, very feminine, very light and airy. He obviously wanted me to infuse a little bit of masculinity into it, which wasn't easy at the beginning, but I feel like we've come to a nice common ground between a little bit of rustic, a little bit of darker elements, and the more feminine touches. We were on a bit of a budget, so we did rely heavily on DIY projects. My boyfriend built a custom bookshelf made out of pipes, which was this sculptural element. We found a lot of pieces on Craigslist. We relied on items that were passed down from our family members that we would repaint and add new hardware. And then we, of course, splurged on a few higher-end pieces, so things like rugs, and lighting is huge for me. So it's definitely a mix of the high and the low, for sure. One of the things that I really focused on in turning the spaces into separate zones was area rugs. So each area rug really does define each space, and in each space there is a bit of a focal point, so that's always important. In the dining room there is this gallery wall that consists of photos from our travels and pieces that I've drawn when I was a child. In the living room, we have a really beautiful, simple mirror above the fireplace. And for the office, there's a little bit of a bump out in the wall. So we painted some stripes and creates this bold, functional area that really stands out on its own. In the bedroom, we really wanted to create a sanctuary. Sleep and comfort and all of that is really important. So that is another area that we actually kind of splurged on a little bit with our sheets and our mattresses. We kind of went all out with that. We wanted to maintain that simple, clean vibe, so we opted not to have a headboard, which helped with costs, and instead we DIY'd some of our own artwork and made that a bit of a feature above the bed. The artwork is actually photos from our travels that have been manipulated in Photoshop to create this funky little corner. It's never done. I'm constantly arranging and rearranging. The layout is pretty set, but I'm itching to make some changes. Every season I replace the throw cushions. I've even replaced rugs. I have design ADD and I'm always looking to do something else.